Hello. I'm going to review the White's Boots Centennial Hiker. It's beautiful, sturdy, durable construction of a boot. This is the model 353 by White's. Stitch down construction. It's rebuildable and resolable. Resolable meaning the sole on the bottom here can be replaced when it gets worn out. Rebuildable meaning that the shaft here can remain with a new heel and a new vamp here on the toe if those were to wear down. These are boots that you can wear for many years. It's got a leather midsole and a leather shank, so that adds to the support. It's a pretty rigid boots out of the box. Conform to the foot over time, of course, along with the footbed. The leather midsole aids in that. They've got a Portland Vibram sole. It's very dense rubber. If you'll stick around for a minute, I'll offer a little bit of a comparison to the Red Wing Sawmill boots. And they're built on the Northwest last, so this last does not have the white proprietary arch ease. At the 55 last or the 4311 last from the bounty hunters and the farmer rancher have a bit more of a arch support. These are a bit flatter, and so you want to typically order up a half size from what you would order in those other lasts. These boots are really quality. They're built to last. You've got some pretty long laces, and they're thin laces. A bit longer than I would like, but you can wrap these around the back to add additional ankle support. Of course, you can always replace the laces, least expensive part of the boot. And they pass through these antique eyelets here. There are 5 of them, and then a couple of speed hooks at the top, which is helpful for taking them on and off. Get off the trails or want to go out, take the dog for a walk, whatever your pleasure with these boots. They have a padded tongue, which is sturdy and it's comfortable. It really eases some of the tension from those laces and redistributes it across the top of the foot, which is very comfortable. And there's also a padded collar that wraps around here. The padding I found on the inside creates a bit of a cliff or a drop off where the heel goes, which is a bit uncomfortable in the beginning, but I imagine will be quite comfortable and secure the ankle in there nicely once they're worn in. The leather on these boots is also, I consider, beautiful and makes it for a really great looking boot. This is British tan, horween leather. It's water resistant. And you can see that there's an unstructured toe. There's no celastic or plastic toe in this one. There's no second layer of leather creating a toe cap, which leads to a really clean aesthetic here. And a nice shapely boot. I think it's quite beautiful myself. And so, I think if you purchase this for going hiking, there's some weight to it, there's a lot of durability to it, a lot of life in these boots over time. So if you'd like to stick around, I'll show you the Red Wing Sawmill. Otherwise, happy hiking. This is the White's Centennial Hiker boot. So here you've got a little bit of a comparison with the Sawmill by Red Wing. So this boot also has a collar, it also has a lug sole on it. Though it's a little bit different, this is a little bit softer rubber than the Portland Vibram sole of the Centennial Hiker by White's. The collar is also a little bit less in the height category there, although it's a bit thicker, you can see. The Sawmill is also a lined boot, so it has this woven lining inside of it, which can keep the foot warm. It's also quite comfortable and soft on foot. There's no padded tongue in the Red Wing other than the lining, whereas you have the padded tongue in the White's boot. And you've got some hooks here rather than eyelets, although you do still have the speed hooks at the top. And this one, of course, has a mock toe. Moccasin type toe on the front. It's a bit more flexible than the Centennial Hiker boot by White's. It does come with a little pull tab, which is on the back, and it's a bit lower, which was mounted well by Red Wing so that it doesn't get in the way as you're hiking. And so this one is also a welt construction with a storm welt that folds up onto the boot, prevents some water from getting in there. The stitch down construction has a very similar effect here on the front part of the boot. And so yeah, I'd say on the weight they're pretty similar. The white's boot may be a little bit heavier, only slightly though if it is. And so there you have it. There's the white Centennial hiker along with the Red Wing Sawmill. You can also see the color difference here with the Briar Oil Slick and the British Tan from whites. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and happy hiking!